My name's Paul McGrath. I'm the Director of Music at the University of Warwick, so I run the Music Centre.
My name is Rory Edwards and I'm the Associate Artist at the University of Warwick. Warwick University is really unique because even though it doesn't have a music degree, it has a music centre which acts as a service for everyone in the university.
We now have a kind of enviable reputation about this is a university you can come to and you can make music while you study chemistry or modern languages, whatever.
If you study economics or if you study biology or maths, you can come and participate in music, which is not really the case for most other universities around the country.
Music should be for participating in. And so what we're doing is creating a situation where students and staff and actually some members of the local community can walk into rehearsal situations and join a band, join an orchestra, join a choir and be part of something as a group of people.
Having the music centre right in the heart of the campus gives students and staff of whatever backgrounds the opportunity to benefit from world-class facilities and perform in really high-quality events. There are so many different ensembles available to students. We have things like the symphony orchestra, the string orchestra, the wind ensemble, the brass ensemble. If you're a jazz musician, there's the big band. On the vocal side, there's the chamber choir, the University of Warwick chorus.
Out of that expanded some opera, some music theatre. We also have a gospel choir. These groups are organised as societies, so each one has its own sort of executive committee life. The professionals in the music centre, if you like, sort of guide and advise and steer everything else.
We've been trying to expand this range of ensembles to reflect the backgrounds and cultures of the increasing number of international students.
Just in the last decade, really, we've expanded a little bit more into world music.
We've worked on setting up a Chinese orchestra, the Afro-Caribbean Society Choir. We also have Amapola, who are a Latin American band.
Steel pans, percussion, Indian ensemble, and also a world music group.
The group which I lead, which is the Warwick World Music Group, combines musicians plucked from all corners of the globe.
That musical cross-fertilisation between different cultures, I saw that this was a very powerful thing. And so last summer we came up with the idea of Warwick Fused.
Warwick Fused had as its aim to raise the profile of these international ensembles. We thought, well, what's a really good way of encouraging students to take part in making music? And we thought, well, have a big music event which gives them the opportunity to perform in front of lots of people.
And to up the ante, we would give them a symphonic backing.
We thought, well, why not put an orchestra with it? And why not put it in a concert hall of 1,500 seats to make it a really, really big event? For Warwick Fused 2, we've really set the bar very high for ourselves. We're going to have upwards of 200 performers. It's the same concept, it's the same premise, but just on a much bigger scale.
My idea really was to find a way that we could begin to show that students who come here from all over the world, that they could bring their instruments with them or they could bring their songs with them and somehow find a way to continue that musical practice once they were here.
It's actually students coming to campus and bringing their own cultural traditions with them and actively sharing those with other students and other members of staff.
I think Warwick Fused is the strongest manifestation of that particular agenda.
You see people sitting in a room who have never met each other before, who have entirely different backgrounds and who probably would never meet each other but for the music.
There was a moment yesterday when the symphony orchestra played their backing for the Chinese orchestra's piece, the Butterfly Lovers, and they all immediately, they were kind of overwhelmed and they all got their cameras out and started recording it and taking pictures, you know, because suddenly they heard, my God, the symphony orchestra over there is playing our music in the way they play, but that's our piece.
And the looks on the faces of the people involved was priceless. I mean, it was something which they'd never done before. It was a genuine coming together of different styles And that process was very special because people really got a lot from it. We believe that that is an extremely special thing which doesn't actually happen in many other places. When people think about, for example, fusion music, it's this undefined style of music which doesn't really mean anything. We're trying to give this whole idea of fusion and world music and multiculturalism a better press, basically. Fusion music isn't just about submerging everything together, it's actually about highlighting different traditions and celebrating that. The talent of the performers at the Music Centre is quite breathtaking, actually. We really see these different players coming together and creating something which is quite special.
We're in this small environment and there's all this different cultural activity all in a very small place, and if we can find a way to exchange that information, I think that has really, really profound value.
The Warwick Music Centre is playing a big part in creating an international environment at the university, and it's serving as a fantastic advertisement for the university on an international platform. Whatever your musical background is, whatever instrument you play, you will have an opportunity at Warwick to perform to other people and to engage with other performers as well. So bring your instrument along, bring your voice along if you're a singer, just come and get involved.
We are blessed with having the ability to connect with the only universal language that exists, music.